Hello guys, welcome to Barbara's Kitchen. Today I will be preparing some chicken, just some fried chicken. It's nothing like fried chicken. I already cleaned my chicken with water and I use lemon juice. But of course you could use lemon and some people use vinegar. Now I already have the pan on and I'm going to start the grease. So after I finish seasoning, then we can have some hot fried chicken if I can get this oil open. Today I'm just using vegetable oil. So I'm going to put some in the pan so it can get nice and hot while I prepare our wings. And if you can see some of the seasoning I will be using today, I will be using, of course, black pepper. You always have to have your black pepper for your wings. They've already been washed and cleaned. Making sure all the water is out. It's nothing like some fried chicken. Make sure you get all the hair off your chicken. I see a little piece. I burnt the hair that I did see previously. So I will be using some black pepper today. I'm going to use some Old Bay. This is my little secret. I love Old Bay wings, but today we're going to just have some fried chicken, but I put a lot of Old Bay seasoning on my chicken. Make sure you do take your time to get every piece. Okay. I could have done a little better job with this piece of chicken right here. I see a little hair on it. But if you find hair on your chicken, guys, you can burn the hair off your chicken. Or you can take your time and try to pull the hair off your chicken. But burning the hair off your chicken works a little better. Take your time to burn. Nobody want to eat chicken with hair on it. That looks better. Wash my hands. Okay. Put some more Old Bay on my chicken. Make sure the top stays secure. Then I'm going to use a little Complete. Have you tried Complete? This is good too. And that way you don't actually need to put salt on your chicken. Use some Complete. Make sure the oil is nice and hot. So I'm put some Complete seasoning on it. Okay, looks delicious already. Now I'm going to put, what's that? Adobe on the chicken. And of course, you can use whatever season that best suit your needs. Last ingredients I'm going to use on a chicken will be some seasoning oil. And as we all know, the season is what makes the food. Okay. One day next week, I'm going to fry the chicken with some mustard. Have y'all tried that? Fried chicken with mustard? That's delicious too. Fried chicken with mustard. So just making sure all the chicken is coated. Okay. Now, today, just to make sure I have a nice crust on my chicken, I'm going to use, flour. But I'm also going to use, let's put a little onion powder on here too. A little onion powder. Not a lot. I was looking for my garlic salt, but I'm out of garlic salt. So I got to get some garlic salt next time I go to the market. See, one piece of chicken I missed with the Old Bay. Okay. Wash my hands. So what I'm going to use is some flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm going to put a spoon of cornstarch. which make the chicken is nice and crispy. And this recipe, it's from like my grandmother. I remember being a little girl, being in the kitchen with my grandmother and my mother. And the chicken came out perfect. Let it cook for about 30 minutes and you have some golden brown chicken. I'm just using gold all-purpose, flour. That should be enough. And I'm using an old-fashioned bag. I'm gonna put a little, like I said, cornstarch. You don't need a lot, like a tablespoon. You can see here, that's really more than enough. Okay. And now, all you do is put your chicken in the flour. You can put more than one piece at a time. Shake it up. But my grease is not hot yet. I'm going to give the grease a couple more minutes. And I have it on a medium heat. For the fried chicken, a medium heat. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. Let the grease get hot. And the way you can check and see if the grease is hot, you can put a little water in that grease and see if it's hot. If it pop back at you, or you can put a little flour. And I see my son just came in. I was trying to have this ready before he got home from school, but he came home a little early. So now he had to wait about an hour, and we're going to have some chicken and a little cabbage. And, oh, I like to do some fried potatoes too today. So what I'm going to do is stop the camera for a minute, and then once the grease is nice and hot, then we can continue the video. Okay, guys. Again, like I said, how you can check and see if the grease is hot, you can use a little water. And if you hear that sound, that means the grease is ready to go. Just make sure you take your time and shake off your pieces of chicken. And you can cook it flat like this, or you can take your time and fold it and put it in the pan. Make sure that flour is all over that chicken. Take your time and fold your chicken and stick it in a nice hot grease. And then some people also put their seasoning in the flour. You can put your seasoning in the flour instead of putting it on top of the chicken, or you can do both. Okay. Shake that flour off the chicken. Have a couple more pieces to put in the pan. And of course, everybody has their own recipe, but this is the old basic flour. And this cornstarch, I don't know if that's new, where you can put a little teaspoon or tablespoon of cornstarch. But when I was growing up, my mother and grandmother didn't use cornstarch. They just used basic flour. And that chicken was some kind of good. And guys, we are located in Maryland, and this is November the 7th, and the weather is extremely hot, like 80 degrees, close to 80 in November. That's unheard of. Okay. Trying to get all the chicken in the pan. That way we have like 10 pieces, 10 to 8 pieces in one shot. Because I'm about to go out and take a walk and try to enjoy the rest of the day before the sun go down. Okay. Okay, guys. Last piece of chicken. So again, you know, you use whatever seasons that best suit your fancy. Today I use a little all-purpose, a little seasoned salt. No, I didn't use seasoned salt. Yes, I did. Seasoned salt, my black pepper, complete. But that Old Bay is the secret when it comes to frying chicken. And you let it cook for about 30 minutes. And I'll be back to show you the finished project. Okay guys, it's nothing like cooking fried chicken in some fresh oil. Look how pretty that looks. I can't wait. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Looks delicious. And you keep your chicken, guys, on a medium heat. You don't want to cook it too fast. Keep it on medium heat. And I will come back with the finished project. Okay, guys, it's time. Okay, guys, it's time to take the chicken out the pot. Look at that. Look at that hot steam. And look how pretty the chicken looks. Can you see that golden brown? Looks delicious. Let's see if you can see it. I'm gonna put on a plate with a napkin to help drain the oil. That looks good. Look at that. Look at that. And that's with flour and just a little corn starch. So bon appetit. I'm going to let me enjoy one piece with you guys. But look how pretty this chicken turned out. I'm impressed myself. I want to enjoy one piece with you. Taste all that flavor. But I'm going to have to give it a minute because it's piping hot, as you know, because I'm just getting it out the oil. Can't wait to taste it. Okay, guys, this is the finished project of the fried chicken. Looks delicious. Flour and little cornstarch and all the ingredients. But I want to taste one piece with you guys. Woo! Lord, it's hot. But I know it's going to be delicious. Let me turn the stove off. I got one more piece in this on the stove in the pot. Oh my God, guys, can you see how delicious it looks? Nothing like fried chicken. Oh my God, it's hot. Be here. Let that piece cool off a little bit. Look at that. Oh Lord. Woo. Oh. Make you want to slap your son or your daughter. That's how good this chicken is. Oh my God. And some people don't like frying chicken. They say it's messy. Of course, I could have put it in my deep fryer. I could have put it in a new wave oven, air fryer. But every now and then you want a piece of fried chicken, old school. Nothing like taking the time and frying it on the stove. So I'm gonna finish enjoying my chicken, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh my God, it's hot. Delicious. Have a peaceful night, guys.